This is kind of a hard phone conversation for us. I'm wondering whether you can confirm something for us. We have a copy of a registration of order of adoption, adopting our brother.
I never expected to have another brother out there. All I want to do is find out more about him.
If Margaret's DNA matches the blood found in Bill's last home, then the mystery of his disappearance may be solved.
We just want to know that she's safe, she's sound.
How confident are you that it's her?
Have to be 99, 100%.
Today, Diana Kazzy is feeling confident that after 9 years of searching, she may have finally found Tay Pleas.
It all depends what story you
After
heard.
publishing her photo nationwide, Diana and Darren worked their way through each new lead one by one.
Is she working, Bill?
We don't believe so.
A process full of pain and hope for Talay's brother, Richard, who's never stopped looking for her. An anonymous caller claims that Tay Pleas has assumed a new identity and that they've not only seen her, but know where she is. It's the very break they've been waiting so long for.
It's going to be interesting. As I said, there's so many coincidences. It'll be interesting.
The information given by an anonymous caller seems a perfect match to their missing person. Age, height, weight, features, and using the unusual first name, Tay.
You can do the introductions to her, and then we'll go from there.
9 years of searching have come down to this one moment.
From this distance, I really can't tell. She's skinny enough to be.
I wonder if it is her.
Well, could be. I'd say we'll know when she gets a bit closer and ask her a few questions.
It's very similar to her.
Yeah, just introduce us.
Hi, Tay. Diana, how you going? Finally, nice to put a name to the face. This is Darren.
Tay, how you going?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
Thank you.
So you know why we're here?
I do, yes.
Okay. Well, what we've got a report of is a missing person back in 1996, Tay Pleas. And I believe you're Tay Pickering.
That's correct.
What a good coincidence. That's the picture we've got of her there.
Yes.
What we intend to do is just ask you a few questions.
Sure.
And make some investigations from there. What we'd also be looking at, and this is entirely up to you, whether or not you'd be willing to supply us with a voluntary DNA sample.
Because of its sensitive nature, Tay Pickering asked police if they could continue their questioning in a nearby park, away from her work.
Well, as I said, I'll just again explain why we've got you dragged out here today. An anonymous caller contacted our Crime Stoppers unit and they thought you might have been the one for us. I'll just start by asking you a few questions. Sure.
Diana and Darren soon realised questions alone are not going to resolve whether this woman is Tay Pleas.
Have you got your driver's licence there by any chance, Taylor, as well? Get some details.
But she's still the best hope yet of ending her brother, Richard's 9-year nightmare.
But I'll actually stop and stare at somebody for a couple of seconds and just say, is that Tay? Scared to even go up to them. Like, that's the other thing. I'm just scared, you know? What do you do? What if she is so upset with me or Mum or Dad or anyone that even us getting close to her and saying hello or something might scare her off again? We don't do that. So all I'm asking is that if she's around, we know she's okay.
What we'd like to do, if you're willing to do so, is provide us with a DNA sample today that we can do for a comparison against this missing person.
For Richard and his family, only this DNA test will prove conclusively whether this is Tay Pickering or Tay Pleas.
Robert? Right. Yep. Thank you for that.
And while they wait for the DNA results, fresh leads keep pouring in.
An informant who rang up Crime Stoppers in relation to...
The latest is that Tay Pleas has been seen living amongst the homeless in the city. Diana and Darren are meeting council worker Nathan Gray, who's called the Missing Persons Unit after seeing Talay's missing poster.
How are you?
Well, thanks.
Thanks for coming along, mate. Obviously, you know why we're here.
Yeah.
Trying to track down Tay Pleas.
Yep.
Missing person. You reckon you've seen her in the park?
Yeah.
Yeah, when was the last time you think you saw her?
Well, actually, the last time I saw her was just next to the toilets over there at opposite the cathedral.
How long ago?
Probably, it was on the last council flower show.
How confident are you that it's her?
have to be 99, 100%.
I think so.
Yeah.
News that Tay may be living in Hyde Park makes perfect sense to Tay's brother, Richard. Some of Tay's happiest times have been spent here.
This is definitely a place that Dad would come to and would bring Tay. Tay is very culturally aware.
You never ever saw where she'd wander off to or anything?
Yeah, well, actually, you see the, like that statue down there?
Yep.
Well, they used to hang around sort of just in behind there. Just in under those trees down there.
Knock, knock. Anyone home?
There's blankets in the sleeping bag there. It might be worthwhile coming back and seeing if someone comes back here tonight.
At the forensic laboratory, the DNA results for the woman suspected of being Tay Pleas have arrived.
We would expect some sharing of these alleles here. So the mother here is a 14, 16. We would expect the offspring to have a 14 or a 16.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and you can see here that there's neither.
It's a disappointment for Diana, but comes as no surprise to Tay Pickering.
Obviously, I knew I wasn't a missing person, but happy to assist to see.
So while one avenue of investigation closes, Darren and Diana return to Hyde Park to follow up the information received earlier from council worker Nathan Gray. They meet up with Nathan at the soup kitchen as arranged. And now he's not the only one who claims to have seen Tay.
They were sitting down on the grass up there. The face hasn't changed, mate. The hair is the same.
She lost a lot of weight. It was scary. She got down to, it must have been below 30 kilos.
Skinnier, eyes are a bit
Skinnier,
bigger and that,
She, actually, that's what I remembered about her. She looked like she was anorexic,
Yeah,
mate.
hey.
Great care in her appearance. She was always dressed to the nines, brushed her hair consistently.
It looked like someone was looking after her, to be honest with you, mate, because she was well dressed and that, yeah.
She's not in any trouble. She's just listed as a missing person and her mum's trying to find her, so...
Mate, I recognise the face is exactly the same, mate, yeah. You've seen her around, mate. Yeah, a few months ago I seen her.
If Tay is living on the street and eating from a food van, it means she's alive.
Veronica Green has been missing for over 30 years. In the hunt for their mum, Jackie and Penny discovered that she'd also adopted out a baby boy before they were born. If they find him, chances are they might also find their mum.
The night before she left, I did my little prayer and then jumped into bed, and she would always just tuck me in. So I thought I'd ask her, Mummy, would you ever leave us? She said, don't be so silly. And she never finished tucking me in, you know, and she walked out the door so fast.
The police investigation into the case uncovered a brother the sisters never knew they had. He was adopted out before the girls were even born, and their mum never told them. Today is a huge day.
Right.
Penny and Jackie will find out
Come on, we'll go inside.
who their brother is. The envelope that contains their brother's name.
At that time. Gee, I'll tell you.
A quick search on the net,
Oh my God.
Oh,
and there he is.
This one.
that's it.
My heart is really pounding.
It's a heart-racing moment. But their brother's not
I'm
home,
after Stephen.
although his other sister
We're
is.
wondering whether you can confirm something for us. Your parents, were they called Joseph and Catherine?
That's right.
This is kind of a hard phone conversation for us.
Right.
And we just don't know which way to go except to just come straight out and ask. We have a copy of a registration of order of adoption, adopting our brother to be known as Stephen.
Yep.
That's him?
Yep.
They've just found their brother, Stephen.
He's our full brother. And he's
Full brother? Same parents?
same parents, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Gee, I hope he takes this okay.
Well, we'll find out, won't we, one way or another?
It's
Well,
a
my sister
life-changing
sitting
moment.
next to me is, how tall are you, Jack?
But will Stephen ring? And will their mum be watching this?
I just need some closure on this, Mum. I'm never, ever going to stop looking for you. We really love you, and I know you really didn't think we did, and that's why you went. But I know you didn't really want to leave us children. And, you know, it's 30 years now. It's time to come home. It's time to make peace. Let's just forget what's happened and let's, you know, enjoy what we've got left together and meet your grandchildren.
Mark tracked down Margaret Wicks, Bill Roach's biological mum, who adopted Bill out when he was a newborn baby. She was devastated to learn the child she gave up 36 years ago may now be dead.
Actually, I really want to meet Yvonne. I'm very excited about that, actually. I really want to thank her for all she's done for him, you know, but I had to be prepared also because I had to tell my other boys about it too, which they never knew about it, but they know now and been very supportive, especially Jason.
It's a nervous and exciting time for all. Until 2 weeks ago, Jason never knew he had a baby brother.
I never expected to have another brother out there. All I want to do is find out more about him.
And there's a lot riding on this meeting for both women. If Margaret's DNA matches the blood found in Bill's last home, then the mystery of his disappearance may be solved.
Certainly no idea that anything can twist as far as this has twisted, and sort of it's like coming full circle.
I know what I'm feeling, so I can't imagine what she's feeling. It'd be even 10 times as worse because she's been his mother since he's been 6 weeks old. Get the nerves at first.
But it's also a chance for Margaret to learn more about her baby boy.
I think this is going to be a wonderful day for you.
Yes, I think it is
the others
too.
And
I hope it is for Yvonne and
yeah.
For Yvonne, this meeting is a dream come true.
Margaret, this is Yvonne.
Finally, after weeks of waiting, Bill's two mums come face to face for the first time.
Oh, darling, it's so hard for you. And you too. I know, but you brought him up. Well, without you, I wouldn't have had a lovely son. I knew he'd go to somebody wonderful. God bless you. And you too. But I have so much to ask you, and I hope you don't mind.
And I ask you to.
Yeah?
I've got all there ready.
You know.
And you need to know, and I need to know.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, definitely.
With the help of Yvonne's priceless photos, Margaret and Jason get to see what Bill looks like at last.
He was beautiful, wasn't he?
He was a
I
lovely
did see
little
him, Yvonne.
Did you?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did. I wasn't going without seeing him.
No.
You know, I didn't want to let him go.
No.
For Mark Samways, there's still much to do. His next step is to take the DNA sample found in Bill's cottage to the US for testing and see if it's a match with Margaret's. Yvonne and Margaret light memorial candles for Bill.
Thanks, Yvonne.
With these candles, I'd like to unite the two families and maybe treat these as a remembrance of our Bill. And I'd like to thank you, Margaret, for enabling me to have 25 wonderful years with such a wonderful boy that I could never have done without your help. With that, I'd just like to say, Bill, wherever you are, we are always thinking of you.
Thank you for taking him into your home as your son. I've never forgotten him. He's always in my heart. And wherever he is, I hope he's all right.
So we'll do the rest of this together between the two families.
Okay.
And follow it through.
Definitely.
Whatever way it goes.
Yep.
And we hope we can get closure.
Yep.